I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as a divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different.
Hail to the commanders, hail
demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hides.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Come on, 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought in by Kobe Bryant. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here with Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and short, and it's Daniel. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll try and run it with Walker. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Michael Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Unlock, Ryan. Unlock. Let's go now. Let's go.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
1918. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On play action, Daniels. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Go! Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. That's complete. It's JSN. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. To the middle, it's Kupp. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Here's 1st and 10.
Seattle.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jake Bobo. Touchdown Seahawks. His 4th TD grab of the season.
His kick is good.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
No! No! Ready?
They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, a loose football. The Seahawks scoop it up.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guy still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
At the Commanders' 27-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Walker. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. We'll try to pick this up with a jet sweep. And he will have the Seahawks first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Throwing, Darnold, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. To throw is Darnold. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Walker is in for a touchdown. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Returning is Wk9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
2nd and 6.
Ball on on the 27. Here's second down and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Washington.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Ready? Ready.
Here's Daniel. Short one there. He's got Ertz. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Running straight ahead with Edwards. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for Commanders' first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And the Commanders are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
70.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
19 Tigers.
Rodriguez is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. We'll go play action with Darnold. He's got a man down the field. That's Bobo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now Darnold. Up brings it in left side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. The run up the middle. It's Walker. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down and 3. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run it with Edwards. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Here's Rodriguez. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. So now it's going to be third down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. He's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that'll set up fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Darnold to throw on second down. Pass is completed to Kupp. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight to the sideline. That one heading straight out of bounds, and it's going to be marked short of midfield.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Motion. Let's go.
On the handoff, Edwards. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready, set. Hey. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70, 10 more. Let's go.
Throwing now, Daniel. Moving outside the pocket. That is caught side of the end zone. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. It's his second touchdown of the year. What a big play, a little unscripted there. Greg, that is what tight ends do so well. Hey, you lived it. What are you thinking when the quarterback's on the move out of the pocket?
Scramble drill is the most difficult play to defend down here in the red zone, Mike. It stresses the coverage so much. When you snap your head around of your designed route and you see your quarterback has gotten moved off his spot, now it's just scramble rules. Stay in phase. Work friendly in the same direction as the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Bobo is the motion man. On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On the ground, it's Edwards. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A run here with Rodriguez. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Daniels. That run complete to Jalen Lane. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Here's Edwards. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Second down, they need 3.
Go! Viking 18. Ready?
They'll throw with Daniels. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Buffalo 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And now it's 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Commanders have tied it at 17.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as the tackle's made at the 36. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. It's second down.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
That's a Bobo. It's complete. He's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
To the middle, it's cut. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. A tight end in motion now. Here's Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
For the Seahawks field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks move out in front, 20-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
On first down, Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Daniels. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Nice job there on 3rd and inches, and you know, Mike, that defense, they are packing it in. They're trying to get as many bodies up at the line of scrimmage, so you get past that first wave, look out. They did a nice job bringing him down, or else that looked like he was going to take it all the way.
On play action, Daniels. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To try again, it's 2nd and 10.
Go! 18 cards.
Daniels quick to Debo, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch of the ball game for Debo. That's a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
On the draw, it's Edwards. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Red. 60.
They run once more with Edwards. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. A gain of 10. Move the sticks again. Another first down.
The advantage to this play call, Mike, is as an offense, you now can account for 1 extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback reading the end. He goes after the running back. He pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the first down.
Ready.
Now it's Edwards. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Right side, called in by Samuel. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal. They'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Okay, great.
Now here's second and goal.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Chris Rodriguez. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through, and the Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage.
Seahawks ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And, they smack him down. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Second and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
We'll go play action with Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready, set. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Throw on the run is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
14-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock
Let's go now.
and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Gravity Lions. Drop 60.
Daniels to throw on second down. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And the Commanders are looking at a first and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on first down.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Ready? 19, go!
Edwards. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That's going to be incomplete. Lovely, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
This is a great example here, Mike, of just the value and the importance teams place on 1st and 2nd down. Teams call them early downs, where it's not just live and die by 3rd down anymore. Those days are kind of over. You have to stay ahead of the change. You have to stay efficient on 1st and 2nd down. If not, you end up in 3rd and a mile, and even after that nice pickup, still brings up 4th down. So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Washington.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Go! Cowboy 80!
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Ready,
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Got it? 70, Timber Wolf.
On third down, here's Edwards. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. There's that man again. Another pass. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Huck brings it in left side. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive. But now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Seattle. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another 1st down. To throw again is Darnold. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receivers. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here?
And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. It takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pick up at 7. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They'll run it. It's Rodriguez. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here's 3rd and 2. On the zone read, here's Daniels. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort. Come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.